Does anyone want to take bets on whether President Trump and his supporters and the right-wing media are going to apologize for being so wrong about the suspect in the Charlie Kirk assassination? Do you think they're going to apologize? Do you think President Trump's going to issue an apology from the Oval Office? Now that we know the suspect, and it looks like they got the guy this time. I know they've been wrong with the first couple of people they were interviewing, but it looks like this is the guy, and he's a cis white male raised by Mormon conservatives in a Republican household. There's a picture of him posing as a child next to a machine pew-pew. So not the left-wing trans radical that the right wing was saying it was. I don't know how they knew that. And shame on the Wall Street Journal. I used to have a lot of respect for the Wall Street Journal back in the day, but not anymore where they can get something this wrong. And they are largely to blame for the misinformation about the casings having trans printed on them and things like that. That wasn't true. Wasn't true. And if they had spent an extra 30 seconds before they ran the story, they would have seen that it wasn't true. So I think the Wall Street Journal owes the nation an apology as well. And the reason I'm feeling this way is that the president is so reactionary. The body was barely on its way to the hospital. There were people still running for safety when he had already come to the conclusion that he had it all wrapped up in his brain. He knew that it had to be a left-wing lunatic. He went on television shortly thereafter declaring war essentially on the left in this country. So I wonder now if he's going to apologize, if MAGA and Trump's cohorts are going to apologize for demonizing an entire segment of the population and admitting they were wrong. I admit I was wrong. I was a right-wing radio talk show host for 25 of my 30-plus years on talk radio. And I'm still apologizing for all the cringy things I used to say. So I'm at the point now where I've gotten past my ego and I can apologize for being wrong. I was wrong about so many things. I was wrong about virtually every worldview that I held. And I can say that. I'm okay. I'm confident to say that I was wrong. I wonder if the president will ever say those words, I was wrong. He should apologize to the trans community. He ought to apologize to the left wing. He ought to apologize to Democrats in this country, but he's not going to. That's not his character to do that. Now, if there's any of you out there who demonized an entire segment of the population before you had any information whatsoever and you want to apologize down below in the comments, you can do that and just say something that is so liberating to say. I say it all the time. I was wrong.